With that breaking news, multiple bomb threats across the nation and Metro Detroit.
In the city, threats made at the Guardian Building, 36th District Court, the Wayne County Treasury Building, and other locations. We've also received words of threats in Ann Arbor, Farmington Hills, Grosse Pointe Shores, Franklin, and Monroe.
And that list is still growing. We have Team 7 coverage, investigator Ross Jones, looking at who could be behind this. But we begin with 7 Action News reporter Simon Shaquette live at the Guardian Building. And Simon, scary moments there.
Yeah, thankfully police did not find any evidence of a bomb or an explosive here at the Guardian Building right here behind us. However, there had to be a very quick evacuation. Inside downtown Detroit's Guardian Building that houses county offices, Kendra Cleary recalls the fear of hearing a bomb threat had just been delivered this afternoon. She and others were part of a sudden evacuation of the entire building.
It was pretty scary, right? You had no idea what was going on and hoping that everybody got out safely.
At downtown's 36th District Court, another bomb threat had courtrooms evacuated. In addition to that, Chopper 7 was over 2 more locations in Ann Arbor, a sports talk radio station, and an apartment complex that received email bomb threats. Other threats were similarly called in by phone, with demands for $20,000 in Bitcoin money.
Confused. We weren't sure if it was actual drill or if it was a real situation. And it was very slow going when we went down the fire escapes. So I walked down 34 flights.
I'm going.
Police say Farmington Hills, Redford, Taylor, Northville, Bloomfield, Grosse Pointe Shores, Roseville, Novi, and U of M are among other locations as well. Across the country, news outlets, government buildings, banks, libraries, schools, and businesses all targeted.
These are trying times that we're living in. It is. And it just goes to show you that, you know, during this time of the holiday seasons, you know, this is the time you want to be close to your loved ones.
And I just got word Milford, Sterling Heights, and Clinton Township are now also on that list. The FBI continues to work with local agencies on this and urging everyone to report anything suspicious. And now we continue our live team coverage with Ross Jones live in the newsroom. Hey there, Ross.
Simon, good afternoon. The threats spreading across the country and throughout Metro Detroit today got the attention of Dan Roberts. He's the former special agent in charge of the Detroit FBI, not just because of his years in counterterrorism, but because he's police chief today in a city where 2 office buildings received bomb threats.
We see a lot of fraud schemes that occur over email and other social media and things like that. What takes this one into a different realm is the fact that they're actually threatening to use a weapons of mass destruction, a bomb.
Dan Roberts, who is now the police chief in Franklin, said 2 business offices in his city received that emailed bomb threat, promising an explosion unless money was sent. The offices were quickly evacuated.
We took them very seriously, and we evacuated the offices that were involved, and we did a search of those buildings. And my officers went over, and my command staff went over, and they searched and gave it the all clear.
Those employees were ultimately able to return to their offices. So far, none of the threats in Michigan have led to detonations. The next step for law enforcement, determining where the threats came from.
It's hit and miss depending on how sophisticated it is. It could bounce around from country to country, and you never really know where the server comes from.
Now, while local police are certainly working with the FBI, as they have been in Franklin, the FBI is taking the lead here in Detroit and across the country in trying to understand the nature of these threats and just who's behind them. We'll continue to monitor this with more on Action News at 6. For now, Alan, we'll send it back to you.
Yeah, very scary day here at home and also across the nation. Ross, thank you. Head to WXYZ.com for in-depth coverage of this breaking news. On our homepage, you'll find a list of evacuated buildings, the latest on the FBI investigation, and expert analysis on who could be behind the threats. Again, that's our website, WXYZ.com.